So I'm gonna try to make this the best I can be. Make this the best I can be. Um, a lot of things have changed. As I said, I'm solo now. I'm doing everything by myself. I have a lot of things in store, a lot of interviews coming up. I got sports, talking Chicago Bulls. I'm doing everything. Not per se a crew. A three jerks with a platform is not that no more. It's Set It Up production. And my first show I'm doing today, my guy from the projects, Allgale Gardens. He gave me a call and he said he wanted to talk about something. I was like, what does this guy want to talk about? You know what I mean? So he told me what he's been through, what he's going through, what he's been through. The people, the youngins out there who probably doing wrong or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to bring him in, Monty G, about to come in and let's spit this game. What's up, boy? How you doing?
Oh, peace, 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 and blessings. What's going on?
Not much, man. Like I said, it's good to see you doing well, man. It's good to see you doing well.
Likewise. Yes, indeed.
Okay, man. I mean, okay, we you called me, man. You called me like a couple of weeks ago, and it was early in the morning. I was getting ready for work, and then you just hit me up and was like, man, you still doing the podcast? And I was like, I'm doing a little something. I ain't doing like I used to, but you had stories you wanted to tell about, growing up in the projects and whatnot. You know what I mean? So first of all, let everybody know where you're from and what your name and where you're from.
Well, my name Monty G Style, better known as Mr. Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I'm from 1200s, 3130s. That's what y'all know me for. Got Chicago, Illinois, 133rd Street, Dirty Road. But yeah, that's where I'm from. Right now, I'm in Florida. You know what I'm saying? Laying low.
Good weather.
Low. Yeah, good weather.
Good weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, my first question is what made you want to speak out of what you've been through? I mean, what you was going through in the projects and where you at right now in your life.
Really on the real though, it's like I look at things now. I've been all around the world. If you follow me on Facebook, I'll be all around the world. And every time I move, I change. So, when I was in Chicago, I was stuck in this mindset of doing what I was doing, and I thought I couldn't. I thought that's the way life is. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is. A lot of kids in Chicago, they out there living reckless, and they don't know that they can change. But they got to change their circumstance and their situation and their location and so on. But their mindset, they have to change that in order to change. But I didn't know. But now that I know, I feel like I should share and tell people that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes kids have this opportunity to go live with their other relatives somewhere else, and they like, no, because it's their comfort zone. But comfort zone is the danger zone, though. If I'd have stayed down, it'd have been dangerous to people, me and other people. So now that I don't stay in Chicago and I don't have to look over my shoulder like that, like I don't feel like that. Like it's different. And it's weird though. But it's weird. It's weird in a good way though.
Right. Like you said, you was in a comfort zone. Now you're in a different type of comfort zone. But what I mean, dealing with that, give a little insight of Allgale Gardens. Like I said, we both from the same neighborhood or whatnot. We both went in a different path. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't out there like that or whatever. I, played sports or whatnot or whatever. Let everybody know what you used to get into and what made you want to do what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Give everybody insight what Monty G was about growing up in Allgale Gardens.
Well, at the time that I was you know how it is, man, broken kids. Pretty much. Wasn't on no baseball team, football team, basketball team. Didn't have no mom and dad around. Not like that. Raised by the grandparents. You know how that shit. You know how it go. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's trauma. It's unhealed trauma that we go through, and we see as a kid, and we do, and we think it's the right thing to do. Whatever we doing,
Well,
it's the right thing to do. We don't know right from wrong at that age.
but growing up in the projects of Argyle Garden, there was activities as far as baseball, basketball, and football. Well, not football if you played in school or whatever. But why didn't you get into those activities like that?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like a lot of kids don't get a lot of opportunity. And when they get them opportunities, they don't even know how to appreciate it. You know,
Right.
Like right now, Chicago is really not a bad place, but it's a lot of people out there that haven't had opportunities to do some positive things. We have more negative things to do than positive. It's easy to find negative. It's hard to find positive. You know
But I mean, the route that you took. So what was your route? What was your route and your clout to fame in Argyle Garden?
Well, I was seeking validation. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you can hang around people and you can hang around people, right? And you know how you do something like you're like, okay, say who's that? Your Uncle Frank, right?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, just say somebody he did the baseball team, right? And somebody mom can be like, oh, you need to get on the baseball team, but he really don't want to do it, but he do it anyway to make his mom happy because he want that validation. He want that, like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now we getting validation we trying to get validation from kids. So here it is, we trying to be cool with the kids, and we don't want to be different, and ain't nothing wrong with being different. But here it is, we want to be like them. We want to be gang bangers. We want to be with the rah-rah and all that. So we trying to keep up this image of a bad guy, or we don't know. We just trying to be like them. Like if you're on a baseball team, you trying to be good like the good baseball player. You trying to be like something you ain't really. You know what I'm saying? But you trying.
Right.
And that's why I was at with it. You know, as I look back now, as I'm older, like you gotta understand that I was 16, 17, 18, you know, at the time. And I got 20-year-olds and I got 16-year-olds, and if they thought like I thought, if they hang around people with guns and talk about killing and murdering and shooting people and all this, it'd be hard on them. It'd be tough because them kids, they don't even know how to match their socks. You know what I'm saying? They kids.
Right.
So here it is. I'm a kid with grown army man mentality, like being like, you know, we was like pawns, bro. In the chessboard, we was like pawns, and they was using us like pawns, and we just fell into it because we don't know no better.
Well, I mean, so what avenues that you took in the life of being in the garden? What avenues? What did you take?
As far as what?
As far as like, I mean, what did you do? I mean, because I mean, I know you. You know what I'm saying? So, but the people don't know why you're here. You know what I'm saying? So they want to know what type of stuff, activities that Monty G was doing in the projects. We ain't gotta spill out everything because you know what I'm saying, we ain't gotta spill everything, but we just give them an insight of what was going on in your neighborhood and your surroundings.
Man, the same thing that's going on right now in Chicago. I was just a little bit younger. If y'all know how Chicago get down, it's the same thing, bro. Nobody never broke the cycle. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
I call it a sickness because you don't even know you doing it. If you ain't never been nowhere, bro, I never been out the gardens. I probably went to Roseland.
That's the gardens. It's still a garden.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wasn't out selling candy downtown, but I couldn't even get on the bus. I was too wild. I was too wild. People was like, no, man, you can't hang with me, bro. So here it is. Certain people I couldn't hang with. I couldn't do sports. I didn't have no. I didn't have no guidance. I was just, just a mad child. I was a mad kid, and only way people can talk about me and my name and ring if I did bad things. And that's
Yeah.
how it is today, right now. Like it's like rappers. You know, you got to rap about all this crazy stuff, selling drugs, all it just to get some clout up. Like, nah, bro, for real. Because for real, if you was out there for real hustling and doing all these things, you shouldn't be promoting it.
Yeah.
But but we don't know no better.
It's the environment that we grew up in. But like I said, I didn't. I rode with the cats that played in sports or whatever. You rode with the cats that, some was in gangs or whatever, and like I said, we roll in two different flocks. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And if it wasn't sports during the day, it's playing heel deal, catch a girl, kiss a girl type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but the avenue, the route that you took was, like I said, totally different than mine. Occasionally, I did stuff with my cousin or whatever, but I wasn't that deep up into the gangs and stuff like that. I wasn't too deep up into it. Not that I was ever in one, but I still roll with my cousin. He was in the gang,
Right.
So a lot of people suspect that I was in the gang, but
What?
they didn't know which one though. They didn't know which one
Oftenest.
because
Yeah.
but my cousin, cuz was, he was a GD, what I'm saying? I had another cousin that was a vice lord. So it was like they didn't know. So I was more in the neutral stand because I was cool with everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So and me playing sports and my brother, he wasn't in the game. So they looked, okay, that's his brother. So I don't think he's on that. So having a big brother like that kind of kept me out a lot of bull crap. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but when you first started doing, just because let the record show, was you in the game?
Um,
No.
bro, it's hard to say, right? Because
Yeah.
I can say I was affiliated
What's the difference?
because it's like this. It's like you know how the validation, like you want that again, like you know what I'm saying? Like it all started with, my brother, Snoop,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
he was doing his thing and everybody was like little money, little money, little money G. And I'm like,
Hmm.
before I even know what a G was, then they like money G for gangster. And I'm young though.
Right.
So I didn't get jumped in. Ain't nobody
Right.
lets me in. Ain't nobody do none of that. I ain't have to do nothing to get in. I was just in it. I was raised in it. But
Right.
but the crazy part is we talking about gangs now.
Right.
My cousins now, everybody GDs. I'm with my cousin now, but my father was a stone.
All over.
You see what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
grandmother was a stone. My uncles were stones.
Yeah.
My uncle Gino was a GD, and he was around me more than my father. My cousin was around me more than my. So I was with the GDs. You feel me?
Right. Right. And like the same way I said, I mean, I wasn't affiliated. I mean, I wasn't affiliated. I hung around certain people that was roll with it. So they thought,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
But
And
if the That's what I'm saying. We was brainwashed. If they was calling you said G,
Right.
and you would embrace that, guess what? You'd have been said G.
Right.
You
Right.
feel me? That's
Yeah.
all.
But see, my said G, I thought it was gonna be for Sanford, so like they call Fred G Sanford. I'm thinking that, but it's totally different. I know I see what you're
But you see
saying
what I'm
though. But
saying?
go ahead.
Like when if you took a kid and you put pictures on the wall that his mom and dad was kings and queens and royalty, he'll grow up thinking he royalty. Like he thinking I'm that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
don't
yeah.
matter if it's good or bad. You can be brainwashed with both of them, and you can go that route. So it's not and that's all it is. It's like a lot of kids out here, you know, they trick us, bro. Like, I'm gonna bring up something that I just thought about, right?
Hmm.
Back in the days, we was young, we was kids, Allah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no doubt.
And they say, well, you can't be a GD, you got to be a vice lord because your name Allah.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
guess what?
yeah.
What he is right now.
You know what? I haven't talked to Allah in a minute.
But you see what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
it stuck.
yeah.
And we was a kid, and that now he grew up with us, all GDs, but he a vice lord though.
And you know what? And by us being young, we didn't know about the Muslim and stuff like that.
Man, we didn't
We
know
didn't
nothing about
understand that.
that.
Right, right. So that's what the name took upon Allah. So now we look at it now, even though he spelled the Laa or ALA. That's what the way he spelled it. But you know what I'm saying? But we weren't thinking about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? We just know Allah, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
Calling him God, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't
we
even know it.
we didn't even know. Like, I mean, bro, we didn't know. Like, I mean, we had out, like we stayed across the street from the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
We see the white Jesus every day. Then we get older and we come to find out that that's not real. We like, what?
Yeah, yeah,
So the
yeah.
more I was
Yeah.
learning, the more that's why I'm the way I am now. The more I learn, the more I understand that, bro, we was fucked up.
Yeah. Because like you said, if we didn't go nowhere, if we only saw one thing, that's all we knew.
Bro,
Period.
if I was staying in the gardens, I'd still be out there being reckless, thinking Jesus white.
Man, bro, if you were still out there, man, you don't tell them what's going on because we got a lot of soldiers that actually passed away out there too. So
That part. Now, I'm saying, like, if I was still out there, like, yeah, we definitely would have been, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We definitely, I mean, it wasn't no close call for me. I mean, no, I got hit up before a couple
Mm-hmm.
times, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, but that's the lifestyle, though. That's the lifestyle. Like, if you a basketball, the lifestyle, and you be like, oh man, you ain't never hit it on the buzzer. Like, bro, I'm a basketball player. One day out of this, out of these couple years, bro, I'm gonna hit the buzzer. One day, I'm gonna hit it on the
Right.
buzzer. Because that's the lifestyle you live. Like, so if you lifestyle if is a gangster and running around like a thug, bro, you gonna get shot or you gonna shoot somebody or you gonna go to jail or something. You gonna do it. Like that's the lifestyle of it. And
Right.
that's why.
So
Go ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. No,
I
go
was
ahead.
gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
and
Finish up.
that's why I was like, man, let me talk to you on your podcast because, bro, this ain't the lifestyle kids should be living, bro. Like for real, like this is not it.
I mean, but
You
what actually woke you up from it?
just going places and seeing things and I was just like, damn, I'm really and I guess you can say I'm conscious of my behavior now because I used to rap
Mm-hmm.
and people rap and they be rapping because it sound good, but my raps was my life. And when I
Mm-hmm.
realized that what I was saying can give me life, man, I deleted all that shit. I'm like, man, you know what? I, I don't at first I was doing it for the attention, but then what I was doing, I'm
Right.
like, bro, hold on. Well, I wasn't doing it for attention. I was doing it for like I'd say that not for attention because if I wanted attention, I'd have kept it up. I don't want the
Right. No
attention.
doubt.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't want that attention.
Right.
I deleted all this shit because of that. Because I'm like, hold up, I'm letting the whole world listen to my whole background. I'm like, bro, no, man, I'm giving them free. No, I'm giving them free information about me, bro.
Right. Right.
No, and we trying to make it sound good on the music and all that. I'm like, bro, you know, they probably look at me like I don't take him serious, but you know me,
Yeah. Yeah.
and most people where I'm from, they don't even know I rap.
No, they just know you as Monty G.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
But
That's it.
yeah, and growing up, because like I said, you stayed in Block 17, and people that know, our garden was set up in blocks. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We go by blocks, sections, or whatever. You know, and I stayed at Block 6. You never, when I talked to you about that, you said you never knew that I actually moved out the gardens or whatever because I always was around. You know, but I moved out the gardens like at 89, but I still went to Carver, you know, the high school out there and everything, and I I I used to hear things about y'all like damn, you know what I'm saying? But and that's because of misinformation, you know what I'm saying? Because we talk, but we didn't never really talk like we're doing right now. We never talk like we are now, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
because the age difference. Y'all was a little bit older than me. See, back
Yeah,
in y'all days, y'all was still when the gang bangers was still running around with golf clubs and
yeah,
hitting the
yeah, yeah.
buckles, and
Right.
mine was
Gun
different. We
clap.
wasn't had no
Yeah,
golf. We ain't do that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We was playing tag with the devil, man.
yeah, yeah. But see, the things that I heard, it was more like, damn. And it kind of, honestly, bro, it had me scared to come in the Block 17 because it was
Damn,
like, you know what I'm saying? It was like such and such is looking for money. Like, what the fuck? You know, like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, damn. But now that I'm talking to you now, and I asked you this before, the stuff that happened back then, did you fear of your family well-being? You know what I'm saying? Because they knew where you stay. You know, most people know where you stay at. Because if you stayed in guards, most everybody knew where you stayed at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody
no,
knows somebody.
bro. It was like your home is safe. Safe is home plate. Like it's safe. Like we catch you in the street, but when you're at home, all right, you cool. But we're gonna catch
Okay.
you in the street. And that's crazy, not thinking that somebody can whack my grandmother, whack my grandfather, or hurt my cousin, auntie, no one said anything, but we wasn't thinking like that, bro. That's what I'm saying. We was kids and we wasn't thinking, bro. Now I sit
Right.
back now, like when you say, man, I was scared to come out there. I'm like, damn, for real?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I feel bad. Like, damn, you don't supposed to do that.
Yeah. But you see, we are. I mean, regardless of the fact that we the age gap or whatever, but we still when we knew everybody still knew each other in that block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So and we still have fun. Like I said, when nighttime come, regardless of who's playing baseball, football, or whatever, at nighttime we always come together and just sit out on the back porch or whatever, just shooting the shit as kids do. You know?
man, let me tell you what fucked up the everything. It was fucked up, like gangs and drugs, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gangs and drugs. If it wasn't for the gangs and drugs, and I wouldn't even mess around with no drugs. Like, no, I wasn't trying to get no money. I was trying to
Right.
score. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I wasn't on no, you know what I'm saying? I walk right past the money, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
no, I'm a kid from the project. You know what I'm saying? I'm just it was different. And now that I look at things, I look at my kids. I got 20-year-olds, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I look at my youngest, he's 16 going on 17. I'm like, and I be looking like, bro, I was 17 looking at 30 years.
Wow. That being said, do you do
That's
you
crazy.
do you think back on that day as like, what could I have done different? You know what I'm saying? That got you in that position. What could I have done different?
Um,
Or was that something you had to go through to get where you are right now?
Man, sometimes I say we had to go through what we go through. I mean, we had to go through it, but listen, let me tell you something. When people dead, they don't know they dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
It affects the people around them.
No doubt.
When people are stupid, they don't know they stupid. It just affects the people around them.
Yeah.
I was that stupid motherfucker.
Didn't know.
And everybody was like, this nigga crazy. And I was like, whatever.
Right. The reckless, you know.
I didn't know. I
Yeah.
was walking dead, bro. I didn't know. And I was a kid.
And then the stuff that you went through, I know you let your kids know. Do they believe you? Because the person you are now is not that person you was back then. Do they believe what you say when you've been through the fire? You know what I'm saying?
No, because they know me as dad.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's
They know I got a temper, but they're like, man, he snapped because the dishes ain't washed. He ain't like I don't snap like it's a different kind of snap. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
when you a kid and you bro, I didn't went through, my best friend got his legs ran over by a train, bro. I
Oh,
was, you know
Derek.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, bro. I was messed up behind that. People should be like, Monty pushed them, and I used to be like, bro, what the hell?
That
So
was, bro. That was one of the things that was misleading the block. Monty did this. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
bro,
Like,
every time something happened, it was Monty and them. Monty and
right.
them. I say, why you don't say the rest of them? Who is them?
Right.
Who is them? So now I'm this person that this like as a monster, and I'm only 17.
Yeah. Yeah.
How can you put that on the kid like that? So now everybody like, yeah, G, man, you that. And I'm like, okay, so I gotta live up to this image.
Right. 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 Yeah, man. But and you taking me back because I mean that was tragic what happened to Derek. But you had when we talked a couple of weeks ago, you and I remember this, your niece. What happened? And you give an insight what happened to your niece.
Man, my little niece, she burned in the house fire next door, well, across the sidewalk from what. So every day I'm looking out my bedroom window, I'm looking at the house they got caught on fire and she died in. And
Yeah.
my niece, when she was born, like that was the first time I felt like a grown person. Like, man, I got my little niece, and she loved me, and I'm like, man, she was only like 2 years old.
Yeah.
It was out of there, and I was like asking God, like, I know you don't question God, but I'm like, bro, I need some answers, man.
Right.
You know
What
what I'm
type of
saying?
effect did that? What type of effect did that have on you? Because I mean, because you still was young too at the time that happened. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
what type of effect did it have on you mentally?
Um, it made me question God though.
Yeah.
You know, and as I get older now, I'm like, okay, I see why things had to happen. But at the time, like I said, I was a kid. I don't
Yeah.
understand nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we don't understand nothing. But now that I'm older, I'm understanding like, man, we had to go through this type of stuff to make, I still don't know his plan, like why it happened. But
Right.
we had to go through stuff to wake us up.
Yeah.
To wake us up.
Yeah.
And that really woke us up because, you know, um, that was my sister's daughter. And my sister was still doing her thing as a young girl. She got a baby, and you know what I'm saying, she
Right.
still want to hang out because she don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
she lost her daughter, and now she like, man, let me chill my ass out the streets because
How's she doing? Because I haven't seen that in a while. How your sister
oh
doing?
man, she good, she blessed, man, she good. Yeah,
Okay, that's what's
we
up.
have to
And
battle.
your brother, he good?
Yeah, Snoop, yep, he good.
Yeah.
Everybody good, man. you know, and it's crazy because I be looking at everybody and I be like, man, you know, we so close to God and we so, and I'm like, man, we from the hood, like, man, I can't, man, I don't know, maybe it's something special about us, I don't know, but
Yeah.
you know, she was a big help in my journey. My sister was, you know what I'm saying. She the one got me. She was got me all in church, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
and everything. And I was like, man, that's what's up. Like she the one showed me a different part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, right.
Yeah. So no,
I think
I'm still going through my journey. I'm still learning as I'm going.
I think what happened to your niece was tragic to everybody, like in the block, because that was the first time we saw something like that happen. You know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, like what happened? Like that was like, because like I said, we was kids. We was into that sports or a little hill deal or whatever, but then when something like that happened, like, damn, like kind of weird this out. Because when you brought it back up, it brought back that time. It took me back to that time when it happened, because everybody was just sitting up there looking at it, looking at the house, you know what I'm saying? So, but man, I'm glad that your sister was able to get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get
I mean, yeah, she's still. I mean, it happened years ago, but she's still off and on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a whole kid that she had. So
right,
yeah, she. You know what I'm saying? Some days she up and down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
right,
got mixed emotions. Like we all have emotions about certain things that happen in our life. You know what I'm saying? Emotions like clouds, man. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? They change. You can, man. They
I
change.
got you. But I mean, and doing what you did. I mean, as far as like, you had, but you was a rapper.
Yeah,
You rap. So doing that, was that therapy for you to get out there
yeah,
and get stuff out, to get stuff
yeah.
off your chest or whatnot?
So this how this happened, right? Because you know I wasn't a rapper, but when I was young, they used to call me MCT. You know, I used to be
Hmm.
rapping with my big brother and stuff. You know, I would just rap
Yeah.
my little stuff. So it was always in me. But then I had moved to Peoria, messing around with some videos and whatnot. And
Mhm.
one of my homies, and it's crazy because he was a vice lord. This was my best friend. Like, see, where we from, we couldn't have oppositions for our friends, and that's why I
Right.
knew that the game is messed up because he was a vice lord and he was my buddy. And when I was rapping, back in the hood, I was rapping like Bloods and Crips. I was disrespecting everybody, but he was my
Right.
friend, and I couldn't disrespect him, and I couldn't disrespect his crew and whatever. So it's like
Right.
it taught me to rap without being so disrespectful. And I was like, cause it was my buddy. But then he
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
killed by one of his own, and I'm like,
Wow.
damn, that's crazy, man. So then
Right.
I ran into another one of my partners and stuff, and he wanted to do the little rap stuff, and I was like, man, I'll get down with you, man, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But we was all in the dope game. I just started hustling, and him and his
Right.
girl got killed by one of the folks,
Wow.
and I'm like, bro, like I've been through it, and bro, this was March 2000, March 1st, 2000. Him and his girl got shot in the head. They robbed him, and I was like,
Right.
bro, and I was like, that was my best friend, and
Mm.
we never really we freestyle played, but we really laid nothing down. So um I was bro, I was lost. I was toe up, and
Yeah.
I was just doing music, trying to. I don't know what I was trying to do. I was stuck. I was still stuck in 2000. Like, bro, I just woke up. Like for 10, 20 years, bro, I was in 2000, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
like,
Yeah.
if you hear my music, I'm always talking about my boy Mikey. I'm always talking about that's where G Staff came from. His group was G Staff, and then my name was Monty G. Then I just put the staff
Put
behind it,
together. Gotcha. Gotcha.
so
Gotcha.
it was Monty G Staff. And I did that because when I was posting stuff on YouTube, like Monty G, some African dudes like, yo, I'm Monty G. And I'm like, boy, they've been calling me Monty G since as far as
Right,
I can
right,
remember. So we was
right.
arguing. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna put Monty G style. And then
Yeah,
that's what it is. It was stamped. And then, and
yeah.
I had over 500 songs, music. I had videos, and I threw all that away because and I feel bad because some people be like, man, yo, I had memories, and I had people that died and want music and all that. But I had to reset myself though, because
Right, right.
I was stuck in a place that I look, bro. I learned that people got to deal with trauma the way they deal with it, but you can't live in it. And I was living in it. I was living in it.
Hmm.
I was living. I'm talking about everything G style, you know. And it's like a
Yeah.
sickness. It's like, man, it's like this is what it is. I can't let it go, man. And it be messing me up. And I'm like, man, bro, I be missing out on doing stuff with my kids and doing stuff with my family because I'm in the studio and I'm rap. Like I be feeling like, man, one day my raps are gonna bring my homie back.
Wow, wow.
You know what I'm
But I mean,
saying?
and that's why I said, I mean, that what, because you said you just now like in from what you say 2000 all the way
Yeah.
to 2020. What clicked? That's what I'm saying. What clicked? Was it your kids? Was it your wife? What clicked?
Um.
What hit that switch on? What hit that light switch to come on? You know what I'm saying? Okay, this what it is.
Well, I just moved in Florida about a year and about 2 years ago, right?
Okay.
Before that, I was in Minnesota. I had got me a little job, and I used to do some. I had a stroke, and
Mm,
I couldn't move my right hand. I couldn't do nothing. I was like, damn, I'm messed up. I was stressed out like that. I had a stroke,
right.
and they like, man, you got to get up and move around, and you get your muscle memory. So I was like, I was doing that, and but I was still sitting around the house, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk over here across the street and work. I worked there before, but not at that particular place. So I was
Yeah.
working. I was telling them, I'm like, man, I just need something to do. You know what I'm saying? Keep my body moving. So I was doing that, but at the same time, like in the morning, because I get up super early, so I'm
Hmm.
listening to audiobooks, you know, and first I used to listen to music, but that's how I listen to audiobooks. That's how I listen to motivational speakers and everything.
Right.
And
Hmm.
and I heard somebody say, like I had a hard time with reading, and they
Hmm.
was like, man, if you got a hard time reading, listen to audiobooks, you're gonna get the same information. I'm like,
No doubt.
hmm. So now I'm listening to audiobooks, Napoleon Hill, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Rich Dad, Poor
Right. Right.
Dad. I'm listening to all
Uh-huh.
these, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to, I'm like Thomas Edison, how he came up, all these. I'm like, wow. I'm like, dang, I'm getting all
Information.
this new information. Then I'm hearing stuff
Yeah.
like, people in their 70s, they come up with an idea and be set for the rest of their life and then their kids' life and all that. And I used to be sitting back thinking like, bro, I'm getting all up in age, man. I ain't doing shit, man. So I'm feeling bad about myself. I'm just hurting myself with my thoughts though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then as I'm learning, shit start clicking. I'm like, bro, hold up. Life ain't that bad, bro.
Right. Right.
Man, yo, we man, life ain't that bad, bro.
So the switch click on was is really just the
When I
audio books or just getting information.
Yeah, getting information, educating myself. And the
Okay.
more I educate myself, like, man, I'm like addicted to it. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm addicted to, just learning new things. Like, I don't care what is it. Me and my daughter the other day, we was learning about some kangaroos. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I'm
Right.
like,
Right.
wow, I'm like, man, because getting the information, man, is
Understand.
it's like going to a whole nother country, bro. You don't see no
Man.
kangaroos in the hood.
Right, right,
And I'm
right.
learning about kangaroos. But
Right.
here it is. I'm 17, learning about guns and all this crazy stuff like I'm in the army.
Yeah,
PTSD, we all messed up. We learned about the wrong thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But I mean, and that's good that it click, because sometimes it don't click for some people. You know what I'm saying? It never does. But it's just good that it happens. It happened to you, that it clicked at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you got kids now. You know what I'm saying? That's now looking up to you, and you're educating them, and they educating you. You know what I'm saying? And you told me how many books you because you actually did a book, right? A couple of books,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got about 3 books.
You got them with you right now.
I'm working on 2.
You got something that you want to advertise. I mean, show them up. You got them with you right now, or no?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got them. Hold on. Let me see.
All right. Why you going to get his book or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm I'm out here to. I mean, I'm talking to Monty G from Argyle Guys. We both from the same neighborhood. Um, love talking to people that I grew up with. And especially if they're doing something positive. And I'm about to do all I can to get information out there and stuff like that. What was the first book you let go, Monty?
The first book was Self Discipline, right?
That's what's up.
So this one right here, if y'all can see, this one is about me and my life in Allgill Gardens, and I had to discipline myself. And I talk about all the things, all the books I read. I talk about all the things I did, all the girls, all the hearts I broke. I had to get it out of my system. So
Right.
it was tearing me up. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I had a stroke and everything. So I felt like I had to get it out. So when I
Mm-hmm.
got it out, I thought everybody was gonna be like, "Bro, you
Right.
tripping, right?" And then I realized, and I heard somebody tell me this. A wise man told me, "If you want to have a secret, put it in the book, because most niggas don't read."
No doubt.
And then when I thought everybody was gonna be tripping about the book, but I come to find out that most people can't read, and I thought it was just me.
Right.
And I come
Wow.
to find out half of my friends can't read.
Wow.
I said,
That's
oh
deep.
snap. So now I'm working on an audio book. I got one audio book out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's this one. What Happens in the Dark. That's my second book. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I wrote this book is for really it's for anybody can read it, but it's for teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of teenagers don't read because they can't adapt to the, you know what I'm saying, like reading some stuff back in the 50s. They don't want
Like
to
the
read that.
Bible.
Yeah,
Right.
like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they don't want to
Yeah.
read that. So this right here, it's about a girl, you know what I'm saying, that was finishing going to college, and she got wrapped up in, you know what I'm saying, some dude trying to flirt to her, and then they got off into some, you know what I'm saying? But it's a good
Yeah.
book though, and it's an audio
That's what's
book
up.
too. So if y'all want to check out the audio book, you know what I'm saying, for the people that like to listen to audio books, I got that one. And then I got another one for the teenagers again. It's called Hood by Choice, because it is a choice. Some people don't got a choice because they grew up in the hood, and some people ain't from the hood and they try to come to the hood and get
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
about. It's about somebody way out in Indiana. He came across the bridge to the G, and he wanted to get plugged in. And first he was talking to a girl, then he ended up kicking with some homies he knew from way back when they was younger, and he
Yeah.
clicked up with some. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be. You click up on some gang shit now.
Yeah.
Hood by choice, and
Hey, those
hey,
are interesting.
hey,
And
and
me,
you see me on here, right?
y'all see, y'all got you.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? I wrote these things, and the crazy part is, bro, I wrote 3 books, working on 2 more books. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on the G Staff book to let you know how to get down with the music. And you know what I'm
Right.
saying? I got another one called Taking Action by Action Jackson. You know what I'm
That's
saying? But the crazy part is I'm writing these books and you couldn't even get me to read a book. Not even a magazine.
that's the funny part about it. Like you just said, you wasn't able to read, but a guy reading, he's making books. He's making books.
Because it wasn't I didn't know how to read. It's because didn't nobody sit there and spend no time with me to help. Practice make improvement.
Yeah,
Practice make improvement. Didn't nobody practice with me, so I wasn't improved on it. So when I
got
started practicing on my own, I got improved. And I ain't good and I ain't bad. I ain't perfect, but I improved enough to start using my words to turn them to ideas, turn them into books. And I thought you had to be I thought you had to be some, I don't know. I thought you had to be something special to make a book. And I'm like, no, bro, anybody can do it. You put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do it,
and
y'all
that's
can
what's
do
up.
it.
Right. So and all the books is they what they what they could get, what it could be purchased at.
They on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? I self-publish my books on Amazon. I did it all myself. So you can go to Amazon, just type up Monty G Staff in the search bar, then they should pop up. You know what I'm saying? The self-discipline book, The Hood by Choice, and the What Happens in the Dark. And the others will
I'm
be
gonna
coming.
post. I'm gonna post them once we're done. I'm gonna post them up there so people that's listening to this right now could just go out and on Amazon and check it out. Definitely check it out. Because I'm an audio, because I drive a lot, so when I get off work or whatever, I don't want to read anything. I'm an audio guy too, so if I'm driving all through the day or whatever, I pop that in or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, so when you did you do audio? You said you did one of your book you did audio, or all of them you did audio.
No, I did. It's one I'm out now, and um,
That's the
What
second
Happens
one,
in the
right?
Dark, right? I
Okay.
had a female do it. And now I'm working on my self discipline, and they like, no, G, we want to hear you read the book, man, and what. So I'm like, man, okay, so I'm gonna read the book about my life. You know what I'm saying? Because who can tell it better than me? So I
Right.
got that's the self discipline, and that's the one that's this the first one, and it's kind of raw and uncut, like for real. Like if it got some trauma in that joint, so it's
Gotcha.
you know at your choice. You know what I'm
And
saying?
but like I said, when you call, bro, I was more. I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought it was a spam. Like, say money hitting me up, so I thought it was a spam. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
No,
then, but then, but then with a FaceTime here, I'm like, no, they gotta be him, because I mean, it's like, for my time, I think it was like 7 in the morning. I was like, damn, I like, something must have happened, or what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So picked up, and then you drop those downs over. I'm like, okay, let's do it then. Let's do it. It was just more like trying to get a perfect time and perfect day to do it. And I was like, we wanted to do it before the year ended, but I wanted to start the year off good with this right here, because get good information, especially if you dropping knowledge for kids, or just showing people that knew you back then where you are now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the same mentality that you had back then. Let them
yeah,
know, okay, I could change. If I could change, you can change, type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, and and everybody
like I said,
can't
and then we like,
change. Everybody can't change because they stuck in that environment and that mindset. Like I still talk to people and they still talk like we 17, 18. You know what I'm saying, 15, whatever. So I know, and I can't be biased and be like, man, y'all all you gonna do is do this. Like it ain't that easy. But I'm trying to bring
right.
awareness. So like when you do have that opportunity, when somebody say, "Hey man, would you come out of town, live with me?" Just know that your life gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Your life can
Mm.
change. It can change for the better. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a chance to get out that environment. But once you stand, I don't think you can. I don't think I would have changed if I'd have stayed there. You know what
No,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, and I think,
I mean, I
yeah,
I, I
I
could
think,
have.
yeah,
It's a possibility I could have.
but for what reason though? You know what I'm saying? What reason? I
Yeah.
mean, what I mean by that, would have been for the good or the bad, you know what I'm saying? Or even worse, the one you was in at first, you know what I'm saying? Could it got worse? Or that's what I think certain things probably happen for a reason or whatnot. You know, so I just think I do believe that certain things, because when I left Chicago, I didn't know. I came down here and that was nobody. Nobody. I don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
my ex-wife was down here, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that didn't work. But then I ended up still coming back down here to stay. Nobody, no family members, no nothing. And I made my way through, you know what I'm saying? Came down here, first got my first kid, you know what I'm saying, married again or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm good, you know. I don't know what I'd be doing if I was in Chicago. I don't know what I just don't know. I mean, I want rowdy or
So,
whatever, but you just never know.
yeah. So like with me, like I didn't have no kids in Chicago. So if I
Mm,
had kids in Chicago, I probably would have stayed there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know what would have happened, but the way God set it up, you know, I was in Peoria, man. You know, I had my kid, and you know what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
had my kid not by the girl I was with. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Not the one I was living with.
yeah.
You know, it put me in some situations, bro. I was homeless and everything. I was sleeping up. I was messed up. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, yo. You know what I'm saying? Out here trying to cheat. Out here trying to live that lifestyle. You know,
Right, right.
and and then I'm like, man. So that didn't work. I'm still trying to. I got another little girl. I'm like, man, we kicking this shit. But then I
Yeah.
cheated on her and had another kid. I'm like, man, I'm having kids, but not by the ones that I'm with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and
Yeah.
this happened. This happened about 3 times, bro. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, man, I need to get my life right, man. What is I'm doing? But
Right.
I was like, man, you know what? So now the girl I'm with now, she, you know what I'm saying, that was my last kids, you know what I'm saying, and my youngest daughter and my son,
Hmm.
and we've been together for almost like 20 years, 19, 20 years.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
But you know, I remember me being in jail saying, damn, I was locked up, you know, so I was
Mm,
locked up for drugs, and I was like, damn, man, I really need to like sometimes, bro, we need to have conversations with ourselves because people don't talk to self and they don't even know they self. They don't ask the questions, them uncomfortable questions like, bro, they don't need to they gotta be in touch with that bullshit they own. Like, bro,
right.
come on, man,
Right.
you on bullshit, bro. Come on, man, you know this ain't right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't crazy for real. Like, I know right from wrong. And that's
Mm,
why I called you, because I wanted to rewrite my wrongs. And you know, it's like, I know right from wrong, bro. I ain't no damn monster. You know,
right.
I'm a
Right.
person like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I was just misleaded in the wrong direction. And I was miseducated, and I was, you know what I'm saying, I was took advantage of. They was, man, it's the crap, you know what I'm saying? Man, money will do it. I'm like,
Right. Right. Sending you
nigga.
off. Sending you
Yeah,
off.
but not even sending me off. But they was like, money will do it. But I was like, man, don't put me in this shit. But we gonna
Right.
do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
Right. Right.
because the simple fact, like I tell people, I wasn't. It wasn't really the gang shit. It was because me personally, I was hurt. I was asking myself questions when I was young. Like, I was in tune myself when I was young, but I was asking questions like, why my mother and father have me if they ain't gonna be around? So when
Right.
niggas now I'm out, I'm with the gang, you know, so I'm hanging and banging, right? And then I
Right.
see little niggas out there hanging and gang, but they got parents though, and I'm like, bro, y'all want this smoke, and y'all got a mother and father, bro? I'm gonna
Right.
fire your ass up. So I was mad because they was out here trying to be like us, and we was
Yeah.
broken families, and these people that stayed in like Golden Gates with a nice house and a garage in the upstairs their own room. We sharing rooms with 3 siblings, whatever. And
Right.
I'm like, bro, y'all got it good. So I'm gonna let you feel the pain that we feel. And that's where it was at
Right.
with it for real. But I didn't know that's how I felt when I was a kid until I got older. And I was like, really, nigga, you was really jealous, nigga. You wasn't no motherfucking gangster. You was jealous. You was hating. You was mad.
Wow,
You
man.
was mad, nigga. And I was, bro. It wasn't about no gang shit. It was all temper, bro. Every time I lose my temper, I just go black out.
But Monty, I mean, I know your grandma. Your grandma was a grandma. You know what I'm
I
saying?
I know, but you don't understand, bro. When I was out, bro, she used to leave me in the house, right?
Uh,
She used to go to bingo.
yeah, yeah.
Bro, she'll leave at 4, don't come back to 10. I had the house by myself with a whole bunch of
Right,
gang members.
man.
Come on,
Hey,
man. Come on, man.
yeah,
You got kids?
yeah. I got one. I got one. I just got a 4-year-old. You know what I'm saying? It just
Oh,
started
okay,
for me.
okay. So, okay, would you leave your 4-year-old in a house by himself?
Nah, nah. Uh-uh.
Now you leave him in the house. He putting stuff in the microwave. He doing stuff he know he shouldn't be doing.
Right.
So I was doing stuff that I knew I shouldn't be doing. That's it.
Well, I
Don't.
mean, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
Yeah, I said don't leave your
go ahead.
kids unattended. Don't do that. Because what you think they
Yeah,
gonna do, they will do.
yeah, yeah. And that's why, and yeah, I gotta watch him. I mean, he rolling around here now. But I mean, you let's say, because like you said, it was a lot of stuff. Because our plan was to bring somebody in here just to reconcile with somebody that that you was friends with.
Mhm.
I did talk to him, and he has a son that's his son's birthday today, so we weren't able to do it. But I know he probably watched this or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I definitely wanted to try to clear the way with that. You told me what happened. Well, we weren't going to even go into what happened. It was more like just the apologies, and you know what I'm saying, and you were sorry for what happened. Could you tell people, or would you want to tell people what actually what we referring to, or you want to just leave that at peace?
No, I mean, hey, it ain't got no problem. I'm like an open book, man. I wish he was on here so I can apologize to him because you know now that I'm at where I'm at, and I look at
Right.
things, and I'm like, he didn't deserve that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like for real, man. We grew up together, like you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying.
Right.
How do people you grow up with the person, the person that shot me, bro?
Mm.
We used to play in dirt with cars and marbles.
Wow. Wow.
How did it come to this? How did
And
it
I was
come
about to ask
to
you that.
now we
I was about
trying
to
to
ask,
shoot each?
I was about to
You
ask
see
you
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm like, damn, man, how did that something like that happen, right? You know what I'm saying? And the same
Right.
with me and fam, it's like, damn, like, no,
Yeah.
he didn't deserve that. But I know what it was. It was my anger, and it was part anger. It was part anger, and the other
Yeah.
part was,
The
bro,
situation.
we was gangs, bro.
Mm.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I wish he was live because I had some questions for him too. Like, what make us what made you want to get a part of the game? Right? You know it's a lifestyle. You know it's a possibility. Somebody can get put up. Somebody can get hurt.
Right. 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 Right.
Right?
And what I talked to, he was down for, like I said, I think because the our plan was to come on yesterday. His son's birthday is today, so he wasn't able to get on. But like I said, I know he's gonna watch it because I told him what was going on or whatever.
Mm.
And for you to do say what you just said or whatever, man, it could bring some closure for him and you. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
when the last time you talk? When the last time you talked? It's been like how long since you
Bro,
talked to him?
listen. Well, my mama stayed out there in the gardens. I used to come and visit. You know, my mom used to sell candy or whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm coming to my mom. I'm coming to my mama's house. I'm coming through the front door. He leaving out the back door.
Mm. Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I be want to stop him like, bro, let me holler at you.
Yeah.
But the way G set up and how it is, it's like, nah, bro, I ain't trusting you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's whack, bro. That's whack, because that's why I say it's the way, it's our perception, how we look at things, bro. It's like, bro, for real, we hurt each other over games.
And
And
then you said you had cut his hair like a
the
week or
day
two before,
before,
or the day before.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, and he's not an active like that. He's not like, he wasn't like that. But it was
Right.
the anger of, like, let me see, how can I put it? It wasn't for him intentionally for him to get
Right.
hurt. It wasn't for him intentionally to get hurt. But it was just like on some how can I say this, man? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? All I just feel bad because I'm like, man, this shit whack, because he wasn't he wasn't he was cool with
The rah
them.
rah guy.
He was cool with them, right? And he was cool with the group of
Mhm.
people, right?
Uh-huh.
And I was cool with this group of people, and our group of people wasn't hidden. So it was like, man, they're gonna catch me and I'm gonna catch them, and who it don't matter who it is, long as it's one of their team players.
Right. Gotcha.
But at the same time, he was on the team, but he never got a chance to get up to bat. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no
Yeah.
threat. He wasn't that. It wasn't like that, bro. You know what
Gotcha.
I'm saying? It wasn't like that, bro. It wasn't like no. It wasn't like that, bro. And I would want to
But like you
tell him
said,
like, bro, like, and I be wanting to tell him like, man, I'm sorry, bro, because this ain't like I was for real. Like, bro, you gotta think about it, nigga. I'm 40 something years old, bro. I stopped counting at 40, but I'm 40 something.
yeah.
And
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back then I was motherfucking 16, 17, bro. Bro, I was so fucked up. They said, oh, he looking at 6 to 30 years for this shit he did. I say,
For that
6 to
particular
30 years, what that mean? Yeah,
incident.
I say, yeah. And I say, what the fuck? What the fuck that mean? They said you can get anything from 6 to 30. You can get 6 is the lowest and 30 is the high. And you get anything
Whoa.
between. Think I'm savage. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? I still don't
Right.
understand what y'all saying.
Wow.
6 to 30 years where? They're like in the penitentiary, nigga. Like, hold up.
Wow.
So really, I'm thinking, nigga, I'm out of here. So
Yeah.
now I think about, you know, we got mutual people. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Anthony, right? He just came
Yeah.
home.
Right.
He did 25 years. I said, damn,
Yeah.
they done gave me 30, nigga. I'd have just been coming home today, damn near.
Yeah, my boy Ant. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think about that shit. I think about that shit like, damn, I wouldn't have had my kids and shit. I think about that, and then I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? If I really, really fucked him up and killed him or some shit, he wouldn't have had no kids and shit. Like you say, it's
Right.
his son's birthday. I'm like, damn, that's a blessing and shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I look at his son on Facebook and shit because I know his baby mama and shit. And I be looking like, damn, yo, that shit be fucking with me, bro. I ain't no fucking monster.
Right. 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 And
You know
that's
what I'm
why I wanted
saying?
y'all. That's why I wanted y'all to connect. You know what I'm saying? And we could do this again and connect. I definitely want to do it again because I know he was down for it. He was really down for it. He was really down for it, bro. And to make amends, man, that has been huge. You know what I'm saying? A weight off his shoulder, weight off yours. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like you said, I mean, if you got a son that's 20, So y'all really ain't talked since you was like what 17, maybe 18?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like, dog, we
Damn.
haven't look, I'm gonna tell you, the last time we talked, my grandfather died. And I came back to the hood. We went to the funeral. And I was looking out my back window and shit. I seen Georgia walking. And I say, damn, I'm like, hey fam, hey, let me holler at you, yo. He like,
Yeah.
what's up? Came downstairs. He came up to the door. I talked to him. And I apologized then. And I say, bro, you know it ain't even like that, bro. I was on some, you know what I'm saying? I was, man, I told him because I felt bad then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, you know. But I don't think he, you know what I'm saying, like,
Took it
you
in.
know what I'm saying? Because we was young and shit. And I think he was
Yeah.
like, man, whatever, nigga. But fuck that
Right.
shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? He might have thought I was
Yeah.
like, nigga, don't come to court, nigga. Cause they trying to give
Right.
me 30 years. He like, yeah, nigga. Everybody feel bad when they caught, nigga. But when they was cheating, motherfucker, when you
Right.
cheating on your girl, you didn't
Yeah.
feel bad. You felt bad when you got caught, nigga. Don't give me that
No.
shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But no,
Right.
like I
Yeah.
really did feel bad because nigga, I went to school with his sister. I was in his class with his sister. I mean, with his sister. I mean, we was sharing class. We was
Right.
like, I knew his mom. Like, I know them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just, and it's fucked up because that's what the gang culture do, man. It turns friends to enemies, bro. And we fuck niggas up and shit, and we do bullshit to motherfuckers that we grew up with, and that shit whack, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
'Cause
Drugs. You get
yeah.
off on drugs. If you want to be a baseball player, nigga, put some drugs in your hand. You won't even fucking play baseball no more and shit. You want to sell drugs? You like fuck that, nigga. Fuck a ball. I'm trying to get an 8 ball and sell that shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit ruins your motherfucking dreams, bro.
Yeah. No
And
doubt.
that's why I want to say to these little niggas, like, man, bro. I ain't want to say little niggas. I'm saying little kings. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
what I want to say to them is, bro. If y'all ever get an opportunity to move away and do something different, man, take that opportunity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the opportunity, bro, because you can't keep doing the same thing looking for new results. That's insanity. That's crazy. I was crazy. I was doing the same thing looking for the same with different results. But no, bro. You know what this gonna happen with this, man. You know, man, I lost a lot of friends behind that, like you know what I'm saying, behind this gang stuff, and I lost a lot of people and a lot of loved ones. And was it worth it? No, because they still out here gang banging. And I asked people, I say, bro, when Larry Hoover and Jeff Ford come home, you think they gonna really get back with the gangs?
Hmm.
You
I ain't
think they
trying to
gonna
see
come
that.
back home gang banging, bro?
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Because one of
You
our
really?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because one of our good friends, Mook, you know what I'm saying, I hate that he had, went out like he, somebody took him out like they did, said that was my guy, I ain't hang out with him neither like that, but
Man,
every time he saw me show love, be like, you good, said? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Let me know if anybody bother you. He was a big brother, what I'm saying, big bro,
yeah,
So
that's yeah. That's
I know
another
you,
one that
yeah, that was,
I
yeah,
used to
that's,
talk to
yeah, go ahead.
every day, every night. We like this.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Not like this, but like this.
right,
You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying? And we was and people be like, man, yo, Mook crazy. And yeah, same thing they say, Monty crazy. But for real, bro, we was family, man. He had a wife and kids. He was had a little basketball team he's working on. He was doing his little thing. I mean, he was still in the street, but that's what happens when you playing these devil games and you try to get your life right
right.
and you playing both sides of the fence,
Yeah,
you know the devil gonna trip you up like, no, we ain't finna
yeah.
do that. Nigga, you gonna change or you gonna stay over here with me? But you
And
can't
then
do
some people don't want to see you change neither, so they keep on they keep it going. Some people don't want you to change.
but the thing is, it ain't what people is. That's what I'm saying. If it's up to people, people gonna direct you to the wrong way anyway.
Yeah,
But if you want to change, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? If you want to change, it's all about you. It's like what you want to do. And I never had a chance to do what I wanted to do So I did what everybody else I thought was cool. I was doing what you know what I'm saying. And don't it's not like I was a follower or a sent off, none of that
Yeah.
because I really didn't hang with people. Like if I hang with somebody, it was like one or two people at that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was just with the gang, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't run with a group of people. I wasn't because I ain't really trust nobody because I couldn't even trust myself.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
I never really saw, like I said, I never really saw you really with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Honestly,
No. No, bro. That's what I'm saying. I went to school with motherfuckers. I did this and that, but I wasn't with no gang of motherfuckers. I ain't had no group, no clique of motherfuckers that I was kicking with. It was
yeah,
only one person at a time.
yeah,
I might mess with this person. Then if I'm messing with, and it's crazy because when I mess with this person, I don't even mess with this person with the other. Like I don't even mix my friends together
yeah, yeah,
because they might be like, bro, why you hanging with that nigga, man? I don't like that nigga. Or, well, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
yeah,
no, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
yeah, I was really a loner, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't need no help to be on bullshit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
I'm gonna tell you like this: hurt people, and I was hurt. So if
Mm,
I hurted somebody, that's because that was a reflection of my life, bro. They ain't had nothing to
right.
do with no gang shit. They ain't had nothing to do with nothing else. I was hurt, and I was just I was doing the same thing, bro. I was hurt, so I was hurting motherfuckers. That's all.
That's what's up,
No,
man. I mean, and I like I said, I appreciate you coming on here and doing this show because, like I said, I want you to come back because we're gonna make that happen, man. Because people need to know what the environment that we grew up in, and it wasn't just the guy. We had Cabrini Green, Ought to Be Well. It was like a lot of projects, you know, going on that's no longer here no more. The gardens are still there, but it's not the gardens. You know what I'm saying? They try to flip it up or whatever. But I still want to talk about because this thing is called Once Upon a Time in a Project. We just talk about things that's in a project. What have
okay,
changed?
so
Go
what you
ahead.
want to talk about in the project?
No, I
Real
mean,
quick, real quick.
no, because like I said, we walk two different walks. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give people my version of it and your version of it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody think the project is wild and gun toting and fighting here, fighting there. I could remember one fight that I had, and it wasn't even really a fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got the NWA, the Boys in the Hood, and you also got the Kid and Play version of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't all bad in a project.
No, it
It's,
ain't. It ain't.
it's what people say about if one thing happened in a project, it affects the whole project. You know what I'm saying? The good stuff in the project get overshadowed. We play Frank the baseball league. We play baseball, beat all the projects in the baseball game, won a championship. That don't get advertised. You know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying? They bringing black kids together, having fun and playing sport. That don't get talked about. But somebody in the guards get killed, or somebody in these projects get killed. That's headline. You know what I'm saying? They never came in and talked to Frank about what he's doing to for the community. And he wasn't the only one. It was another I forgot the other. He was a Bruce. He started coaching after Frank stopped, but Frank started it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never came out there. You doing this for the kids? I mean, what got you started? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know, and that's what's been missed. And I don't think that's going on. I know for sure that's stopped when we stopped playing ball. You know, the baseball, the police league. None of that stuff. I don't know what's going on out there now. I don't know if they have those basketball tournaments. Baseball is non-existent in the black neighborhood that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Right now it's basketball, man. I mean, and it's when you look at basketball, it's 12 man on the team. Your odds is real slim. You got to be one in a million. You know what I'm saying? Baseball has it's baseball is 9 people on the field. Your odds
Uh-huh.
is better. You know what I'm saying? That's on the field, but that ain't including people on the bench and stuff like that.
Right.
Football, you got 52 players on the. You know what I'm saying? Mathematically, man, people just we lost. We don't know. People don't know the information. Like you said,
And
it's
that's why I
information.
say, man, that's what I'm saying. Information and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like it opened up a lot of doors to how we was raised, and we're like, bro, this is wrong, bro. This
Yeah.
is wrong. Like, you know, my kids, like I think I damn near traumatized my kids because when they was young, I was like, bro, when you get out, when you get older, it's gonna be like this, and you're gonna be and they was like,
Right.
no, we're not growing up. We don't grow up like you. Like, what are we?
Right.
Hey, one day I was talking to my son. He say, bro, he say, man, Dad, I never seen a car accident. He said, man, you be telling me all this crazy stuff. Like, bro, I don't be seeing that stuff. He said, when y'all be talking about the girls, the Karens, the white ladies, he said, I don't never seen nobody snap. I never seen nobody yelling, cussing, nobody fighting, arguing.
Mm,
Because, and I said, damn, you right.
the
Because I
environment.
don't live in that environment, bro. I keep you
Right.
away from that type of shit.
Right.
So you could be a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point.
You
Good
know what I'm
point.
saying? And I was like, damn. I was like, damn, I must be doing a good job because he's not he ain't saying that shit. Like he ain't like it might see some shit on the video. But no, he don't be look searching for that shit. And I'm like, damn, man. You know, a
You got-
motherfucker told me the other day, uh, he said, shit, I wish you was my daddy, man. Like you raising your kids good. I said, shit, I wish I was my daddy. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, for
yeah.
real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You broke
But
your
yeah,
cycle, man. You broke the cycle. Your kids see something different. So, man, they're not gonna take, they're not doing the stuff that you did when you was going because they're not in the environment and you keeping away from it. But you enlighten them, you get them the knowledge of what could happen. So they're getting both sides of the field, you know what I'm saying? The
yeah,
good and the bad, let you know this could happen to you if you go this route, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. And I just keep it real with them. Like, you know, we don't ask those questions, the uncomfortable questions. Like I say, man, we got to get comfortable with asking uncomfortable questions.
Mm,
Asking why. I'm a big why. I always ask why. Why I can't get a house like this? Why I can't get a car like this? Why we can't do this? Why we can't? Like why? I
yeah,
need answers. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
if you seek, you will find. So I'm always in books. I'm always looking for something. I'm always trying to find out. You know, and I didn't have that when I was younger. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like I said, I was just a lost soul, man. I was just following the followers.
yeah. Yeah, and it happens. And like I said, and that's why I don't want this to be just a one-time thing. We could do this like once a month, twice a month, depending on what your availability, my availability, to go ahead and
Yeah,
do
we
this
can
like
definitely
this.
do it. Set
Because
it up.
right, you know what I'm saying? You got you. Because also let people know about that book again so they know if they want to cop it, cop the 3 books you got right now. You
Oh
also
yeah,
working
yeah,
on a book.
yeah. You know, you can check your boy out on Amazon. Just type up Monty G Staff. You know what I'm saying? We got the wait, hold on, my bad. I'm looking at. I got the self discipline.
Yep.
If y'all want to know about the old me, you know what I'm saying. And then it's gonna tell you all about me up to now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Up
what's
to
up.
now, what I'm doing right now. And then if you want to get your kids to read some, you know what I'm saying, we got Hood by Choice, you know what I'm saying, on Amazon, Hood by Choice. And What Happens in the Dark, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I got the little cover right here, so you know what I'm saying, catch the little boy's attention. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Catch
that's
it.
what's up.
But it is kind of rated R, but you know, guess what? Kids out here back when I told you back when I was 16, 17, we was doing grown stuff. So they can, as long as they reading and not action, since it's all reading, it's good for them. It's to be all right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But they will pick up some jewels behind, you know what I'm saying, them books though. It ain't just no regular book. You know what I'm saying? You will pick up some jewels and they make you think. It'll make you think before you do your actions. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like I'm gonna leave you with this one. Kids, they think that most parents laid down and made love and had them. But the real reality is we was young, looking for some hotties with a body, and then y'all came along. Keep it real with these kids, man. Keep it real with these kids.
That's what's up. And like I said, Bonnie, we're gonna do this again. We definitely gonna do this again. We're gonna get together. Let's talk about it. We bring it up back again. Once upon a time in a project with Monty G. Any last words? That was your last words, or you got any last words?
Man, y'all just stay blessed, man. And again, I want to say I'm truly sorry, you know what I'm saying, to the person that I hurt, you know, and it wasn't intentionally like that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. We were just kids with anger problems, and a lot of people got trust issues and not met trauma. They ain't got no trauma fixed. They ain't fixed on their trauma. They traumatized from, you know what I'm saying, things in the projects, and bro, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But and I understand that everybody can't get fixed, bro.
No doubt.
So I'm not saying that everybody bogus for living that lifestyle. Some people ain't got no choice, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's what it is. But like I said, we'll definitely retract back to this topic of what. Hopefully, we get our guy on here, and y'all can just air it out, bust it out. You know, what I'm saying, how we're gonna do it. But regardless of the fact, we're gonna do this again. Once upon a time in a project with Monty G, Mr. Jackson, aka
Yes,
Monty G.
yeah,
You know
yeah, and yeah. And next time when we do this, man, give me some questions. You know what I'm saying? On the rebuttal on the projects. You know what I'm saying? Ask me some questions, and I'll tell you, because we definitely went through a lot of stuff in the projects, and you know,
yeah,
I can get it off my chest. But yeah, we can
we do
definitely
it.
do this again.
Definitely. Let's give it a couple more weeks or whatever. Let's come up with a game plan, and then we'll go tackle this again. And then definitely we're gonna come back with Monty G, Mr. Jackson, Mr. Jackson,
Indeed, yes, indeed.
aka
Action
Monty G.
Jackson.
Once again, this is Sam for CedItUp Production, and we out this